Lisa and Hailee, wonderful to meet you, aka Petra and Enda in Ender's Game. Now, you guys have great chemistry in the film. Did you hit it off straight away?
No. I'm kidding. We totally did. You're like,
we
what?
had so much fun. Yeah. Almost immediately, the whole cast got together so well, and I mean, we had space camp the first week before filming where we all bonded immediately, and yeah, I think that really comes across on camera. The fact that we were so close and such good friends with everyone, it really meant that we could push it further, and yeah, we had a lot of fun.
Tell me about space camp. What does that entail?
Oh man, that was like a week of just an incredible learning experience. I came a bit late into that. You were there with everybody, but we were taught everything from how to march and how to salute, and we learned different cadences. We learned really technical things from astronauts, and just incredible things that you wouldn't even think about when you're reading the script. So it all was really helpful, and all really played a part in making a great film.
And you had a boot camp as well, is that correct? And was this painful? Was this grueling?
I think the most grueling and painful part was waking up really early. But once we got into it, we had fun.
We did. There was about 100 of us, including the extras and the cast, and we're all being marched down this hallway because we learned how to march, salute, all the stuff you learn in a military camp. And literally, if one person messed up, that was it. Everyone was down on the floor, 20 push-ups.
No.
Yeah.
Obviously, the whole host of young actors, you say you got on really well. Were there any pranks on set?
Yeah, there was. There were a few. There were more of just sort of messing around with each other. There was one big prank at the end that kind of
got us.
Yeah, it did. It did.
Yeah.
It had to do with Gavin and a bunch of people, and it's a really complicated story. But there was a lot of just kind of scaring each other around corners and just random fun stuff. Yeah.
Now, I think for me, one of the most exciting parts of the films was the battle room, this basically zero-gravity laser quest. How did you simulate that weightlessness? I hear about something called a lollipop.
We did,
the lollipop is it is one of the rigs they use. They had about 6 different rigs for different movements, because, of course, one rig can't do everything you need. And, yeah, it was incorporating looking like zero gravity, and we had an astronaut come in and showed us videos, because often it's stereotypicalized as being very slow and sluggish, but in reality it's nothing like that. So we had that, we had our lines, we had I had accent to worry about, we had our green screen all around us, and I mean, we had so much fun that it was hard work.
You did a good job. I mean, going into that though, you do have to put on those suits. Now they look a little bit tight. You're obviously channeling it right now a little bit.
Thanks.
How did you get in? Were they easy to go on?
There was 2 pieces. There was the legs. Oh no! Firstly, we had to wear Under Armour.
Under Armour underneath it,
and then we had the sort of the leather leg rubber things which you pulled up, and then it came up around our waist and over our shoulders.
Oh yeah.
Then we had the jacket, which zipped up, and that was at that point we were like.
Yeah. We had
the gloves, then the boots,
the helmet, everything. Yeah.
We were kitted out.
Yeah, we had baby powder on standby, just to be able to get into these things.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Nice little Ross Geller moment there.
Yeah.
Obviously, Earth in this film is quite a verdant utopia. It's very beautiful. It's very lovely. It's worth fighting for. What would be your ideal planet? What would it look like? What would it smell like? What would it be populated with?
For me, an ideal planet would have to be pretty diverse, because you don't want one thing. You don't want a planet that's full of just skyscrapers and fast cars. You want a planet which has a bit of everything. You want the cities for the sort of the nightlife, then you want the jungles, you want the deserts, you want the mountains. I think planet Earth's got it pretty good in terms of diversity.
I was going to say, yeah, kind of like what it is now. I think it's interesting too to watch this movie and sort of see the possibility of the future. But I sort of love what it is right now.
I think that's good. I think that's a good way to be. We like how it is. We've got nothing to complain about.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.